Hi everyone. In front of you is a surprise tree in the front yard. It's just an update before the storm tomorrow. We're getting rain for the whole entire week. So everything is already tied down, strapped down, prepared for the storm. So just a quick update on all my tree in the yard here. And here's the surprise that I just picked from this branch here. So it's mature. So it's mature in March. And just a quick update on the surprise. I have another surprise tree growing in the backyard, and I will show you. So this is a little longer video. Just hang on. So I'm getting more flower this year than last year. So hopefully this tree is gonna be the last chance. If the tree by late summer, if it's not holding fruit, then I'm gonna top work this tree over with other variety to it. So I've been doing a lot of grafting. Most of the graft that I did took, and will be interesting because some of the graft that I grafted is also have flower bud on there. So of all my tree, here's a, see, this one was newly grafted, and this is Choquette was grafted in September. No, that's a dead one. That grafted didn't take. Yeah, it's a Choquette in September, and already got flower bud. So very high chance if it gets pollinated, it will hold fruit. It will hold a Choquette on there, on a surprise tree. And Choquette is an A variety. And here's more of my graft. You can see all the orange tape and red tape. Those are the graft. So I cannot wait to see what you can see, like this one here. See all the flower buds on there? And this one is reed. So I will have a reed, A variety onto a B tree. So, and here, this one also got flower buds on there, and it took. So, and that was grafted in December. You can see the date on there. So it doesn't take long if you depend on the time of month you take the graft. It could produce a flower bud right away, and the chance of getting pollinate and getting fruit is high. So just for your info. So I'm just gonna, this is a video on my front yard. Here's I got flower on this lychee, sweetheart lychee, flower buds. So I can't wait. I need to fertilize my lychee. And this is Kahalo longan that I purchased from Magnolia. That tree, that lychee tree, I purchased that online from Everglades Nursery. I purchased a lot of stuff from there. And this is Brewster. Also start forming flower buds on there. So I cannot wait. It's 2.5 feet tall. It's still too young to hold. And this is Kahalo longan tree. It's capable of holding fruit. One of my BQ longan was producing fruit this past year. So you can see, here's my volunteer artichoke. I didn't plant that. The bird planted that. And here's my bougainvillea. This is what it looked like, the bougainvillea, in the winter. So this is what I call the dormancy. As soon as the weather gets warm, it will grow leaves and flower right away, and it blooms the whole summer to winter. So nothing died here. And this winter, our coldest temperature, it went down to 28 degrees. And and we get frost January, February. We get frost almost every week or every other week. Every week and a half we get frost and nothing die. And here's my Asian pear tree. Just finished pruning it. A lot of tree. I just finally finished pruning. I still have some mind of pruning on this nectarine tree here. So, and here is my queen. I'm pretty sure queen, not, and I graft with jam to it. Yeah, it's a queen avocado tree. And this tree is capable of holding fruit this year. So it's a good size. So I have, and that's a reed tree, a little baby that I planted from a little tiny sleeve. From Laguna Hill, and this is a Carmen. It's a little late flowering. And this is my Donguglogle. You can see the flower stage. The reason I'm showing you all this flower stage is we're beginning March 11th, and this is what it looked for Paso Robles, California, West Paso Robles, Zone 9A. So nothing die here. I'm not protecting any tree here. And I think that's a jam, and that's another jam tree. This tree I bought at Maddox Nursery. So it doesn't look pretty because it started to flower. So it's going to drop all the old leaves and it will produce new leaves. So let me see, am I right? No, this is a Carmen, not a jam. It's a little tree. And you can see there's nothing protecting it. Here's another little avocado tree here. Either jam or Carmen. And this is, let me see, right offhand. See if it's a jam. So this tree is capable of producing fruit. You can see the flower. So I'm very excited. Look like I'm getting more flower, but this year than last year. And here's my nabal at the stages of just forming flower buds. I took a lot of the cutting here to graft onto my other tree. And here is a Pinkerton, the flowering stage. So the tree, the leaves look yellow because all the energy is going into the flowers. So just an update before the big storm. And let me see. And here is my another sweetheart lychee. And here's another lychee. No, this is not a lychee. This is a longan. Sir Shampoo. This tree already had fruit on there when I purchased the tree last summer. So this tree is capable of producing fruit this coming summer. So I cannot wait. You can see it. And I purchased this from a small nursery in Southern California. And here is my rare Florida pomelo. So, and here's a Catalina. I did one graft onto here. And I think this is an Oro Negro graft that I put on this Russo. And this Russo, it'll take another 2 more years before it is able to produce fruit. I'm not going to let it fruit this year or even next year. Because the fruit gets so big, you have to let the tree grow before it produces fruit. So this is my new addition. This is a Ronnie. I'm pretty sure it's a Ronnie that was planted, I think, 2 weeks ago. So, and it's a Florida variety. It's an excellent variety. And this is a Catalina. Catalina is about 4 feet tall. And I don't think is capable. It starts having flower buds on them. This is a Florida variety. Catalina Yeah, either Florida or Cuban variety. It's a Cuban variety actually. I don't know. It's a large fruit. So I don't know if I should. I have to look at the trunk. No, I should let it go for another year before I let it fruit. So all the energy would go to the tree. And here's another smaller Florida variety, slowly growing. I planted this seedling here, and another month I'm gonna graft this onto the trunk of this tree, so give it an extra boost. So I've been doing heavy duty, a lot of grafting. And here's my my jam that I purchased. This one was a 15-gallon from Maddox Nursery. So you can see the flower bud stage. So hang on, this is gonna be look like gonna be a little longer video. So I just had my worker help me retie all the plastic because the wind, I hope the wind doesn't get really bad here. But normally it does, but not all the storm. And here is a Miguel. This is a really good avocado. I had a chance to order a Miguel this last summer, and I was comparing it to compare it to Reed. And I even share it with one of my close oldest friend, and her view is she was tasting it, comparing it to Reed, both of us separately, and we both agree Miguel was better than Reed. Reed is an excellent avocado, and I was blown away. The flavor, I wouldn't mind. I'm tempted to order another Miguel tree to plant in the backyard. Very high chance I will order this week while we're stuck indoor. While I'm stuck indoor, I'm not fond of being indoor. And here, this little tree here, let me see. I think this tree is what you call it? It's one of my graft. It's a Thai variety. I grafted in December. Is it December? Yeah. Onto an orange tree. So, and here is a Forte. You can see at the stage it have more flower buds, and I'm adding more wood chip to the tree, so the tree is looking better, and I'm also adding more water to it, so that help. So the flower's not open yet. Probably in April, either the end of the March. No, it's gonna open. I can see some of them. It's gonna be open. Some of it is already started. You can see it. Let me see. Yeah, it's already started to open. So, Forte, this is going back to our zone 9A, and this is Simmon. I purchased this Simmon from Southern California, so at EKT Nursery. So just a quick update, and here's another update. The coyote chewing up my line here. This is what happened. So you wonder why I want to shoot them. This is an ongoing in the summertime when they come out, and even in the winter they're chewing up my line there. So that need to be fixed and repaired. And so this is a Bernecker. It's a Florida variety. When they ship it to me, this thing broke off. The top of it broke off, but at least the bottom is still alive. So that's gonna be look like another 3 years before it's able to produce fruit. And here's another new one. Let me see. This is Maria Black. It's supposed to, I have not had a chance to taste Maria Black. It's supposed to be really good, and it's a black color avocado. And you can see all my grafts here. So heavy. This tree was Mexicola. It flower every year, but it never produced fruit. So I decided to top work this tree over, and you can see it. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to speed up this video because my yard is massive. So it'll take over an hour just to film, to shoot the whole front yard. So you can see all the all the leaves is falling off of that, that avocado tree, but it's still alive. That's the winter look. So, but all the new should be coming out. So hang on. Okay, I'm down at the bottom below the swimming pool. Here's the tree all the leaves. This is what it looked like. And all the old leaves just came off and all the energy going to the flower buds. It's too young. I'm not gonna let it fruit. So in another month, new leaves will come out. So you could see it. It's totally naked. So, and look like more naked tree all the way. It's not dead. It's just, this is what it looked like. So if you are new to planting avocado, don't panic, okay? This is what it looked like. Hang on. And this is my mango tree. Is protected. It's still alive. So, because this is the first year. It's less than 6 months old since I planted at the end of the summer, beginning of in the fall. So it need protection, otherwise it's not gonna survive. And here a vineyard worker, they're pruning. So, and I'm still in the front yard. See, this is what they are doing. And they've been pruning this whole week throughout the we have 26 acre of grapes planted all the way past that barn. That's our barn. So all the way to the other side, that hill, that ridge there, it go all the way down, and then some down here, and there's more vineyard over there. And here's my jam. I cannot wait. This tree is capable of producing fruit this year. So hang on real fast. And here's my larger mango tree. It's all tied down, strapped down. And here's my Cherimoya, Atamoya. This is what it looked like in the winter. And that's my jujube that I just finished pruning it. And here's my other Cherimoya, Dr. White. I'm going to be grafting. I got some really good cutting at the Rare Fruit Grower show in San Luis Obispo. If you have not had a chance, go sign up with them. Their yearly fee, up here they charge $8 a year and $30 for 5 years for locally. I mean for the city of San Luis Obispo. So I have at least a dozen type of Cherimoya, Atamoya tree. Not all of it planted. Some still in the container. I will be all this hole here. This is gonna be another hole for another Cherimoya tree or Atamoya. So I'm waiting probably at the after the storm. I'm gonna plant the rest of my Atamoya. Here's my Atamoya Anona mixture. This one is called, and I had a chance. It had one fruit. It produced the fruit by itself and was really, really good. It's called now Wang Hao. So this is gonna be planted after the storm. And I have some other moya and mango tree. You can see my mango tree in there, small mango tree. And my sabadilla is protected. And there's more mango tree and guava, 2 different variety of guava. And they're producing fruit. And here's my another one of my Russell. It's still too young. I grafted 2 branches on there, a B variety to it. So, and this is a small baby lychee tree. And here's my shaw will. You can see the stage is in. So, hang on real fast. I just finished pruning my cherry tree. And here's my Gwen avocado. You could see is the flowering bud stage. So, and here's my nabal. And here's a seedling that's coming up, and I grafted what you call it, a daily leaven on it. So in the end of this month, I'm going to dig up this tree and put it in a container or move it elsewhere. So that's a daily leaven. That's I was able, the wild pig, I plant a daily leaven tree along the side of the hill there by my driveway. And the year before last, the wild pig broke in and took out most of my avocado tree. So, and it also took out my daily leaven. So I was able to get some graft cutting from a rare food grower. If you're not a member, if you're looking for rare stuff, sign up, be a member. Because once a year they have wood exchange or cutting exchange. And even if you don't have any to share with the public, I did not have any to share with the public. But then you could, they let you take some exchange wood home, whatever variety they have available. So, but this coming year, next February, I will have wood exchange, to share with the public, with the rare food grower, because I have a lot of rare variety avocado here. You can see I grafted a daily leaven onto my nabal tree. The reason I decided to do the daily leaven to the nabal is daily leaven get really big, and I'm hoping nabal cutting a tree is capable of holding it. And here is number 3 now. See, you could see the flower bud on one of my grafts that I did. Let me see, which one is this? This is a Don-Gil locally. So very high chance this will produce fruit. And here's another graft that it took also. And this is a Dupree. I have not had a chance to taste Dupree yet. And onto a nabal tree. And here's another graft I did, another daily leaven. I grafted this on March 1st. So I'm excited. So it's worth signing up. It's only $8. Southern California maybe the same, or or $10. So if you're looking for rare fruit tree cutting, your chance of getting it is very finding the rare cutting. Ooh, I dropped something. I either dropped or something broke up. I dropped one of this cutting that I wonder, doesn't have a tag now. I'm gonna have to, hopefully it's not dead. Well, I'll take it, graft it on to something else. So that's the problem when you're doing a lot of grafting. You drop things and you don't see it. So so I highly suggest signing up with Rare Food Grower Club. So, and they it's not only getting collecting cutting, rare cutting that they have to share with the public. It doesn't cost anything except a membership. They also show you hands-on grafting at the show. And not only the show, they also have grafting classes, hands-on. So it doesn't cost you anything. And they have hands-on field trip to a large commercial farm. Well, they do have it here. how to prune your fruit tree, different type of fruit trees, especially stone fruit. So I highly suggest if you're new to planting fruit tree, and here, real fast, and this is my Dongyu locally. You can see it. It's bigger, it's longer. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So it dropped. So it just, my timing is perfect. It's turning color. This is a Dongyu locally. So finally, and for your info, Dongyu locally fruit is crazy good. It's better than Hass. Oh, another thing I need to mention, jam avocado. I had been twice now. I had a chance to taste jam avocado, my jam avocado to a Hass avocado and a lamb Hass. I have to say jam is one step above Hass. If you taste, when you're tasting by itself, you cannot tell the difference. But if you have two fruit side by side or three fruit, Dongyu locally is so superior on the flavor. If you not have a chance to taste it, well, it's gonna be hard to find someone that will sell it. I will sell my fruit once my tree get bigger. But if you have a chance, grow one of this tree. The fruit it's really good. It's better than Hass, far better than Hass. Hass is excellent, but is just imagine the flavor is better than Hass. So I know a lot of viewer out there, you talk highly. You don't know until you taste the fruit side by side at the peak of maturity. So I highly suggest growing Dongyu locally, and Dongyu locally produce fruit right away. So, and it's still, this tree was loaded with fruit. I thin it out, and it's still flowering. You can see it. So, and I graft other variety to it also. So now I have to put this in my pocket. So you can see I have other, hang on. Here's my other Dongyu locally fruit. You can see the two in the back there. And they're long. There's another one. And then there's another one. So I'm so lucky to able to grow, and that's a jam. And over there's a Gwen. And here's another lychee tree, a longan tree. And here's another Florida variety. I'm just going to speed up. And here's my Helen with 2L. Where's the fruit? Right there, I got two fruit, and this tree was loaded. I think this Helen is not mature until the end of the summer. And so far, the fruit is not as big yet. You can see it, my hand in comparison. So it will be interesting. You can see the stage of the flower bud right now. So it's forming. It will be open in April. So I have to put a note on there. I graph other variety, a variety to it. Which one is this? Bernecker. I graph a Bernecker onto my Helen. There's another fruit somewhere here. Yeah, this one is a little smaller. And here's a jam. You can see this jam is about 3 feet tall, 3.5, 4 feet tall actually. And here's my newly planted 2 weeks ago. It's from Florida. I forgot what the name is. So this is Miguel. So I did have two Miguel tree in the front. Actually more. I think I have 3 Miguel tree because I like the fruit the fruit so much. So, and here's my my has that I multi-graft. The reason I multi-graft the has is you could find has anywhere at the grocery store. So I'm not dedicating one has tree. So I'm grafting a lot of other variety to it. So you could see it. I graft a queen onto the has tree, and you can see my multi-graft. Can you see it? And I still have one fruit left on this tree. So it will be interesting to see. And here is my Jan boy is loaded. So this tree was loaded with fruit last year, but since the tree is still young, you can see the trunk. The trunk is about almost 3 inch, 2.5 inch wide, 2.5 or 3, close to 3 inch. It was loaded with fruit, but all the fruit dropped. So I'm hoping since this tree have another year to it, it will will be able to hold more fruit this year. Whole fruit this year, not more fruit, whole fruit this year. And here's my, what you call it, the Oro Negro. It also had fruit, but all the fruit dropped last year. So, and over there, that my little dwarf variety. I think this two tree, they use the same type of root stock, dwarf root stock, because it's from Everglade nursery, and it droop. So it's growing like a bush instead of a tree upright, and it's supposed to be upright tree, not droopy. So walking past my cherry tree, this is Utah giant. So I just finished pruning that. And so those are my papaya tree. So it's still alive. It just I'm covering it up because we're getting a lot of rain. Because papaya cannot handle too much rain. If it gets too much rain, it will die. So, and I think this is a Carmen, either Carmen or a, yeah, it is a Carmen. So you could see the flowering stage. So if you're buying a Carmen, a lot of avocado this time at the nursery, the tree will not look pretty. It's not DZ or anything like that. It's in the worst time of year. It will shed most of the leaves, and it will come out with new leaves. And we're still in the front. So my yard is so massive. There's more avocado tree, fruit tree all along the driveway here. So I'm going to cut this and make multiple videos. So I hope you like this video. And if you like the video, please give me thumbs up. I know it's a long video. This is Ooh La La avocado, and you can see the flowering stage. It's still too young to hold fruit. But and this is not what you call it, shawwill. So this tree is capable of holding fruit. So you can see the flower bud stage. So it's later than some variety. And here I want to show you. I still have the. Here's a a volunteer. You can see those are getting up to 2 pounds. Those are choquette fruit. So so just to show you, this is 3 years old now. So this tree is capable of holding a lot more fruit since it's getting bigger. I should not keep using the cutting and the graft onto my other tree because there's no chance of the tree getting big if I keep removing the cutting. So give me thumbs up if you like this video. Just an update. Thank you.